Hey, what is up, you guys? It is me, Y2D, and today I'm going to be discussing my top 10 WWE wrestlers who deserve a push. Number 10 is Rusev. Rusev debuted as a dominant force. He became the US champion and was made to look like a monster. He went on a huge undefeated streak for over a year and even beat John Cena. But eventually at WrestleMania 32, a match that he should have won, he didn't. John Cena went over to become the new US champion and kind of ruined all of Rusev's momentum. Currently just recently won his US champion back. Hopefully he will regain his momentum back. So he definitely deserves a huge push. Number 9 is Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder was a guy that was never supposed to become a star in the WWE. He was basically supposed to be a jobber, but eventually his fans led him to success. He won the US champion but then got screwed over, and it seemed like he was never going to get anywhere until he finally became the Intercontinental champion, until losing it a day later to The Miz. Currently he's just working as a tag team. Hopefully they'll push him. He definitely deserves it. Number 8 is Breeze Dango. Breeze Dango are a tag team that works. Tyler Breeze and Fandango have been two people that needed a push, and I believe that this tag team will help them. They definitely got buried and became jobbers after they seemed like they had a huge future ahead of them. I believe that this tag team will lead them to huge success, and I certainly hope so, because they definitely deserve it. Number 7 is Neville. Neville seemed like he had a very promising future ahead of him when he won the NXT champion, and he seemed like a huge NXT champion that everybody was going to love. Everybody thought that he was going to become the very first British WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but boy were they wrong. He ended up debuting with a purple cape, and he just wasn't taken very seriously. It seems like now WWE wants to give him a push. He just returned from an injury, so fingers crossed. Number 6 is The Club, Gallows and Anderson. Gallows and Anderson need a push, and they need it now. They basically got lost in the shuffle during that AJ Styles John Cena feud, but I think they will recover now that they've been drafted to Raw and AJ Styles is on SmackDown. But yeah, I think they're gonna win the tag team champions at SummerSlam and regain all of their momentum, because they definitely deserve it, because they proved in Japan that they are a freaking amazing tag team. So watch out for that push. Number 5 is Becky Lynch. It seemed like Becky Lynch was getting a push when she was going against Charlotte for the Divas champion, and even that huge match they had at WrestleMania 32, Sasha Banks put on a huge match with her, with Charlotte, of course. It seemed like she was going to have a huge future ahead of her, but lately she just hasn't been doing much. She's in SmackDown, but she's been jobbing lately. Number 4 is Kevin Owens. So Kevin Owens debuted hugely. He was a huge star in NXT, and he definitely proved that he could become a huge monster. He debuted against John Cena and even won. It seemed like he had a huge future ahead of him, and he definitely did. He won basically every match, and then he even got his Intercontinental champion. But lately it seems like he isn't heading anywhere. Hopefully WWE will turn that around and give him a push very, very soon. Number 3 is Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt deserves it more than anybody. He's worked so hard, and he's just been made to look like a fool. He lost at WrestleMania 30 to John Cena in a very stupid booking decision. He lost at WrestleMania 32 to The Undertaker, and then lost at WrestleMania 32 against The Rock and was made to look like a fool. Lately, he's on WWE SmackDown Live, and it really seems like he's getting a push, and it seems like just a matter of time before he becomes world champion. Number 2 is Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn needs a push, and he needs it now. He was in a 7-man ladder match at WrestleMania 32 and was in a match of the year candidate against Kevin Owens at Battleground. But after that, he isn't doing anything, and the question is why? Because he's proven that he is one of the greatest wrestlers in the world. He deserves an Intercontinental Champion or any champion. He's not even on the SummerSlam card, but hopefully that'll all change after SummerSlam. And number 1 is Cesaro. Cesaro was a humongous star on the Indies, and when he signed to WWE, many were afraid that he wasn't gonna get a push. And then it seemed like WWE actually were giving him a push. He was made to look like a dominant force, and even won the US champion. He went on a pretty good title reign. I enjoyed it. But after that, he did basically nothing. He teamed up with Jack Swagger in a pretty pointless team. And after that, he was jobbed out. And Vince McMahon said that he didn't see anything in him. Even though WWE knew he had improved his mic skills and was an incredible wrestler, they still didn't believe in him. Lately, he isn't doing anything, but hopefully, WWE will get smart. Well, that's all we got time for. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.